Hello friends, welcome to TD Homestead. Today is Tuesday, January 28th, 2025, and we've been having a pretty cold January here in North Carolina. For those of you new to the channel, I'm in Zone 8A in North Carolina, and so starting on back on Monday evening was January 20th. We went below freezing, and from then all the way until Thursday afternoon, we stayed below freezing. It was a total of about 66 hours, and the coldest temp we got was 14.5 degrees. That's on my thermometer right here on site. So anyway, what we're looking at right here is our pineapple guava, and it's been going through all this cold unprotected completely. Didn't do anything to protect it. When we've had one ice storm and a little bit of snow, and pretty much most every night in January has been below freezing, and most of them have been in the mid to lower 20s. So it's been getting tested pretty good. Like I said, didn't get any protection. And if we come in here closer, you can see that it does have a little bit of damage on the leaves. They're a little yellower and a little more yellow and stressed looking. Some of the tips got a little burn on them, but overall it's not looking terrible, and I think it will probably survive no problem. I mean, I'm nearly positive it will. Again, you see a little more tip burn there, here and there, but some of these leaves look great. Like those look just fine. So yeah, the smaller one over here on the other end of the lot, we'll go over there and look at it. It looks a little worse. Here's the Loquat. Same thing. This looks a little stressed here and there, but it was totally unprotected like that right there. It's a little yellow looking. Here, that one there looks a little rough, but overall it looks fine. I don't think there's going to be any issue with it either. Yeah, doesn't look like any lasting damage. It just a little bit stressed. Let's walk over here and we'll check out the smaller pineapple guava and US 942, and then we'll walk over there to the barrels. And I have the in-ground. One of them's a 10-degree tangerine, and the other one is a Changsha mandarin, and they were protected, but I had them uncovered today, and we'll go over there and check them out as well. This is the US 942, and this was not protected in any way, so it's gone through everything pretty good. It never did completely defoliate. The leaves have turned yellow, but I don't really see any damage anywhere on it from this cold weather, so it stood up well. And then here's the smaller pineapple guava. You look at it, it looks a little rougher, a lot more of the brown looking leaves on it. But again, we still got plenty that look just fine. So it's going to survive. We might as well look at our smaller seedling Loquat over here, because I think it looks a little rougher than the gold nugget over there. That first bigger Loquat we looked at was a gold nugget Loquat. And this one here is an unnamed Loquat. I got that gold nugget from Willis Orchards, and this one here came from McKenzie Farms when I was down there last year. So as you can see, there is some damage. All those leaves broke off because they just got looking like this right here. So yeah, there's a little bit of cold burn on them, but these underneath look just fine, and I'm sure it's going to come out of that no problem. And the last thing we're going to look at is our changshaw and our 10-degree tangerine. And so these have had some protection. They had those barrels are full of water. Those are 60-gallon pickle barrels, and they've had frost jackets over them. But that's the only thing they've had to protect them. No electric heat of any kind. And as you can see from here, it looks pretty good. Get closer, I mean, it's not looking bad at all. I don't really see any kind of damage. You know, a little bit of leaf curl there, but and some of that yellowing was already happening before the cold. It's just those are some older leaves. And some of that was a nutrient deficiency, I think. But overall, there's no damage on this, and this is the 10-degree tangerine, and even this is young, tender growth that started right before the winter, and it still looks fine. So I believe 10-degree tangerine is going to be a winner in my area for sure. And then here's the changshaw, and it's looking pretty good too. I mean, there's a little tiny bit of tip damage right there maybe, but nothing too much on it. It looks really good. Look how nice and healthy that looks. And this part here I think was already yellowing before the winter started again. So yeah, this thing is looking nice. No real damage there. Changshaw gonna be a winner here in my area, zone 8A as well. So very little protection for it. I am going to probably go ahead and put the frost jackets back on these two for the night, but we're looking like we're going to head into a nice warm spell, or much warmer anyway, and it's not going to be below freezing for the next couple of weeks. It looks like tonight's supposed to get down to 36, I think. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and cover them up just to be safe. Been protecting them so far all winter. This is their first year in ground, so I really wanted them to make it. So they probably don't need as much protection I'm giving them, but I'm super happy with my results. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the video right here. So until next time, be kind and enjoy your day.